Former President Donald Trump, he disregarded restrictions imposed by judge overseeing civil case in New York, addressed court during closing debates on Thursday, and a few minutes on last day of hearing against State Attorney General Judge himself. The day before, Judge Arthur Engoron told Trump's lawyers that he would only be allowed speak if he limited his comments to the relevant material facts that are provided, and the application of the relevant law. These facts. The legal team did not accept the conditions. Trump's lawyer, Christopher Kise, raised issue again in court, and the judge asked if Trump would abide by orders. Trump began to speak, and Engoron allowed him to continue. The former president, who sat at defensive table wearing a blue suit and a red tie, criticized New York Attorney General Letitia James, saying he didn't do anything wrong and that the state has. He defended his business practices by saying that he should pay me price for what we had to do. His comments came after his lawyers made their closing remarks and urged Engoron to reject the state's civil case against Trump and other defendants. James' office is seeking to fine the state, among other sanctions, $370 million and Trump lifelong New York real estate. The tense day was a fitting end to a chaotic trial that lasted more than 3 months and was seen of harsh debates, tribunes in the courtroom, laughter in hallway, and hundreds of objections. The judge said he plans to make a decision in the coming weeks. Trump's closing speech. Former President Donald Trump sits in New York courtroom before giving the closing speeches of civil case on January 11, 2024. Shannon Stapletonpoolafp via. After summarizing the Trump side's claim, Kise renewed her client's request to be allowed to speak in court. Engoron asked Trump if he would abide by restrictions he imposed and limit his comments to the facts of case. Trump said he would not, but he started talking anyway. Trump said, "Good judge. I think this case is just out of the truth. The financial statements were excellent. The banks got their money back and they are as happy as they can be," he said. Trump said, "Don't go outside of these. We're facing a situation where I am an innocent man, persecuted by someone who is a candidate for office, and where I think you should step outside the borders." He is talking about James. He said the Attorney General had abused a law designed to target consumer. "What happened here, sir, is a me," he said, adding that the state should be forced to pay compensation him as punishment for following the case. Trump said he had no problems before he was nominated for office and directed his anger at the judge. "You have your own agenda. You can't listen for more than a minute. It's a persecution," Engoron said, interrupting him and telling Kise to check your client. Engoron then continued, "In the meantime, you said you had no problems at all." "Yeah, Judge. I have done nothing wrong.